would describe myself, the most important role that I have is as a mum, as a mother. And I consider that first and foremost. And why I'm here is simply because of the experience I've had as a mother. And it's been the most valuable experience of my life. And what I learned from them is actually what has driven me to come here now, to Pakistan. So I got through that journey with bringing the children up, and I found that I'd been out of the workplace for such a long time, and I wanted to know, well, what do I do now? Because my youngest is 15, so she doesn't really need me hands-on anymore. So what do I want to do? And all along on the journey of life, I had always stayed interested in what makes people behave the way they behave. And on that journey, slowly I found out that actually a lot of what drives people and makes them behave the way they do is what's happened to them in their childhood. You know, no child is the same. So if no child is the same, no adult is ever going to be the same. So what is it that makes them do what they end up doing? And so if there's a conference on children, child abuse, adoption, trauma, I'd go to and attend. And then thanks to the social media, I'm hugely thankful to Twitter and Facebook as well, but Twitter hugely. I went on there and came across people like Lisa Cherry, who's kindly accompanied me on this trip. And I realised that actually there's professionals who understand this. So I saw that she was doing a talk at the House of Parliament in London, and I booked myself in. I messaged her and asked her, can I come along? And she said, yes, come along. And I knew there'd be just professionals there, but it didn't matter to me. I go still. I feel, because of my experience, I feel as though, yeah, I do understand. I've been in there. I know what it's about. So I went along, and she started talking, and I just sat and listened, and what she had to say, everything suddenly fell into place, and I was aghast. And I thought, suddenly I had this moment where I realised that, oh, that's why that happened. And that was the moment I realised. I sat there and I thought, oh gosh, I can't leave her now, I have to chase after her. And when the session finished, I literally did chase after her. I cornered her and I said, Lisa, I need to speak to you. And I knew from my visits to Pakistan before that I'd seen so much here, the challenges that society has to face. You know, terrorism, extreme poverty, the challenges that minorities have to face, victimization, child abuse, child labor, the lack of empowerment the women have still to this day. And I know that, trauma needs addressing, and we can't talk to everybody about it, but what I know that what we can do is to offer it to communities that work with children, because I think, without sounding corny, children are our future. And there's songs written about it, but they really do matter. I think it matters hugely. And so I thought, okay, Lisa, I want to do this in Pakistan. She kindly gave me, some time. We had a coffee together there and then. And I said, I want to do this in Pakistan. Can you give me some hints and tips? And she said, why don't we just go to Pakistan? And that was it. And then I left it and I thought, I don't know if this is going to happen. I want this to happen, but I don't know how to go about it. I've never done anything like this before. And then she prodded me a couple of times on Twitter and said, aren't we going to Pakistan? I thought, maybe I can do this. And then I scratched around, asked a few people, talked to my partner. Obviously I need his support because I'm a mum and I've still got one daughter at home. And he has to support us financially as well, because we've only just started. In the future we'll need funds, but at the moment we can go on one trip. So alhamdulillah, that's what we did. It started in July and we got the visa and connected up with universities, and now we're here today and we're going to talk about trauma. And I want to bring trauma out into the open and basically make people understand that work with children that, you know, trauma is like carrying baggage on your shoulders. And if we intervene in the right ways, we can actually provide relief. And we can do it for children, and we can do it to ourselves as well. We can self-help as well. Yes, I'm going to go back and engage in social media more and tell them what we're doing, and basically keep raising awareness because of the importance of it, and then hopefully, inshallah, keep coming back to Pakistan and go to different cities, wherever people want us, and we can afford to do it. Lisa is able to do it. I am able to do it because Lisa works full-time as well. And I'm a hands-on mom, and I need to be at home sometimes as well. So whenever we can do it, and we'll just come and we'll keep giving it, because I feel the importance of it is huge. It applies to so many people, and they don't understand that sometimes it's just the simplest of things. Just to acknowledge that, you know, it's there and bring it out, we can help ourselves.